see you all this morning. I hope that you will join us for some refreshments in the cottage. Especially nice that all of you can make it out on such a day. Very pleased to welcome the family of Rochelle and their friends. It's been a year. It's hard to believe it's been a whole year since Olga's passing, but glad to have you with us today to remember that. And I certainly felt the spirit of this morning. The spirit of independence, fierce independence. And so I hope you'll have a chance to greet the ceremony and also have a chance to interact with one another. We have some things coming up that are listed on the back part of your liturgy for this morning. I just want to point out that the dessert fest is going to be on December 16th. I hope that you can let me know what you might be able to bring for that. What happens on that day, for those people who've never experienced before, is on that day, at coffee hour, everybody comes in and you pay $1 and you get to eat all the desserts that everybody has made. And the wonderful thing about that is they've made a second one, which we will then auction off. And this is always a great event. We have some requests from last year. People are hoping that some people will make some of the things they did last year. We have requests for your wonderful train and for your I think there were lollipops you gave. Somebody, okay, someone else made the lollipops. So, well, we have, I think it was you. We have requests for things that have been from years past. And we also, there's some new recipes that have been tried out this year, so maybe you can make those and bring them up on that Sunday. That's December 16th after the 9:30 service.
Is there a proxy?
Yes, you can leave your bid ahead of time. Yes, I think there's already a bid in on Peter's brownies, but
I didn't say it.
he hasn't said he's going to make them. But if there is, if you do make them, there's a bid in on them already. I think we have to mail them though. So that'll be coming on the 16th. And then we'll have a regular Christmas Eve service at 10:30 on Christmas Eve with a carol sing. Start there. You get a chance during that time to sing all the hymns and songs, secular or otherwise, that are Christmas, from 10:30 to 11, and then at 11 o'clock we'll start the traditional midnight mass. Oh, half-hour singing. You get one verse or two. Yeah. So there'll be a lot of singing in the service itself. So what we do is we don't sing any of the ones we're actually going to sing in the service. There's usually about 9 hymns in the service, so that does cover quite a bit. But in half hour we discover we can sing an awful lot, especially since we only sing 1 or 2 verses of each one. And for some people that's a half hour too long. So just we have to try to figure out what works for us. But you can legislate for other longer times in future years. Let's see. We are having a Bible class a week from Tuesday night at 6:30. That's also in your bulletin this morning, and the best we will be meeting on Thursday at 7 o'clock. Yes, thank you. I sent an email to everyone. I don't know if you all had a chance to read it or know about it, but there will be a service this Tuesday night at 7 o'clock for David Vergaro. David was our beloved Christian Patty Vergaro's son, and David died very suddenly. He was just been approved to go into a new independent home, to be living by himself. He'd been in institutionalized for some time. And he was staying at another place just for a day so that he could transition into a new place, and he died there at home. Natural causes, it seems to be. And so it's very, very difficult for Barbara, his sister, because, as I said in the email to you, she's had to bury her mother, her father, and her brother all in the last 5 years. It's been really tough for her. So there will be a service at 7 o'clock on Tuesday night. Even if you didn't know David or Barbara or any of the family, you're welcome to come to the service. I know that having people here would certainly be a comfort to Barbara. So that'll be 7 o'clock on Tuesday night. In the back of your bullet liturgy today, there's a survey, and Eric's going to talk to you about it.
Just very quickly. We're going to take a survey of classes you might be interested in for the adult education St. John's, the music school, and the adult education classes. Here's a survey of ideas that people have submitted for various classes, and it would be a great service to us if you would take a minute during coffee hour and just look down the list and check off the ones that you would be interested in, not necessarily to take, but something that would pique your interest that you think people would be interested in or you would be interested in taking. And we're going to use this survey to make the basis for the winter and spring offering for both the music school and for our adult education classes.
Great.
For anybody who would like to receive the blessing of Diksha, I will stay, or will come back after coffee hour and stay after church.
I want to invite everybody to the opening reception for my photo show, White Night, this afternoon. 1 to 4 flyers if you're interested.
Today the pickup for the wreath, so go walk wreaths for me. I need money and I'll do it.
I don't know if you all heard that. It's sort of mumble. There's an Episcopal saying, when in doubt, mumble. What Alexander said, if I could do a translation of that, is that if you order the Christmas wreath for him, if you would please pick it up today.
It's for Troop 2, his Boy Scout troop in Scarsdale, and if they look good to you and you haven't ordered one yet, there are some extras, so place an order, we can get that for free.
Great.
I'd like to invite everyone to know about an exhibition that's being shown right now at the Osiris Gallery called Cities of Peace. And in your journal news today, under Lifestyle, there's an article about what the Cities of Peace is. There are 9 paintings of cities that have had destruction due to human interaction, and it is called Bringing Beauty Out of Anxiety. It's truly special, and I know that if you have even 15 or 20 minutes to stop by, it's on the top of the library at Concordia College, 171 White Plains Road. You would enjoy it. It's very special, and will only be there until the 18th of December.
I'm still collecting stamps, so especially your Christmas cards that you're getting that have interesting stamps on it, if you would rip the stamps out, I'm collecting them and they're going for the benefit of a home for special needs adults. They are preparing them for stamp collecting shops, so they're making their money by preparing the stamps to sell again.
No, we'll put a box in the clouds like we did last year, and you can bring in your stamps and your postage. That would be great.
I do that all year long, so you can bring them in whatever, but all the 41-cent stamps that are kind of boring, that are not that interesting, but the interesting ones would be great.
A video of today's service will be up on the internet by Saturday, if anyone wants to see it again, or has friends or family who may want to see it, including Anna's mother. and it's at wilmotvideos.com.
I want to let you know that Anna's mother does look at it. In fact, when Anna was in Germany this summer, she took up with us by looking at the videos and was able to have some wonderful discussions with her mother based upon our discussions here in church. So thank you, Frank, for your good work.